I need you to take imperfect action. This is a crazy one to really put into place and to really comprehend, because when you can fully understand this idea right here, you're going to be able to go farther than anybody else. With whatever it is you're doing or you want to do, just remember that imperfect action will always outrun and outpace someone that is just stagnating. Now, this is something to realize, is that there is no such thing as perfect action. With any new endeavor, you're gonna stumble stupidly, but you have to first have the courage to be a fool before you can be a master. And this is with every domain across the board. And I think many people don't start certain things or whatever because they don't want to be shitty, because they're too scared of that emotional pain, that emotional discomfort of starting something new and sucking at it. But what's even more painful is not starting. What's more painful is not taking that action and knowing you could have, but you chose not to because you were scared. You thought you were gonna fail. But the thing is that even if you did fail and you're on the other side of that journey, you're still gonna feel proud of yourself because you were the one to take that action anyways. You're the one, even if you fail, it's still better to fail when taking action rather than to not, because you fail either way, by the way. Like, you're either going to fail by not doing it, or you're going to fail by doing it and failing. So remember that as well. But also, even if you take action and you fail, well, just knowing in your heart that you still didn't back down from the challenge, that's going to sit with you. And that's what's you're going to take with you. And that experience is going to give you the courage to start again, because now you've created the momentum. See, this is very interesting here, is that now you've got the engine started. You did it before. You attempted before. Now you can make a second attempt. And the second attempt is always easier than the first. So remember this. So sometimes we just need to get that first attempt out of our system. It's like, oh, what if I fail? What if this, just do it. Throw it at the wall, see what sticks. Nothing sticks, that's okay. You managed to work up the courage to actually start. And that's, oh my God, there's a little frog. That's what you need. You need the courage to just start. I love looking at little wildlife. Anyways, you need to just start. Take that action. Stumble stupidly, make a mess. Look stupid. Make a fool of yourself. A good way of putting it, oh, I want to start this new endeavor. It's like, all right, what's the first way I can make myself look like a fool? That is taking action towards that goal. It's like that, okay, we got to do that first. We got to get over that emotional hurdle of that fear of looking like a fool. It's just got to be done. Because then when you're not, when you're no longer scared of being a fool, and you don't mind being labeled a fool, just even label it by yourself, let alone by other people, then you can plow through all of these obstacles. This is really the key to getting what you want. I look at my process here with my speaking routines. I know that these aren't top notch, but I'm willing to look like a fool and speak anyways, because I know I need to take the action. That's what this is. So what is it for you? Is it a business you want to start? Is it, creating a project? One of those projects, like, where you don't half-ass it, but you full-ass it. Like, you put your whole self on there, your whole spirit into there. You put 100 hours into it. You make it perfect, and then you press publish. Then you click publish. And then you put yourself out there. It's a lot more personal then. People judge it then. People are gonna be like, it's like judging a part of you because you gave a part of yourself to create that thing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Starting a new endeavor, working out, dieting, reading something, working on a learning project. What is it for you? Be willing to look like a fool. Take that imperfect action. And for a lot of these things, you can outwork, your mistakes. If you just keep on putting more and more action towards it, you will get somewhere. Of course, there's the balance of taking as much intelligent action as you can, but if that leads you to procrastination, that's no good. Procrastination is just fear of taking action, right? So have yourself taking 90% action, and then 10% of the time you're informing yourself with theory. And then over time, as you become the actions themselves, you will actually become that. You will actually merge into it. You will just start to intelligently find ways to be better. You'll make adjustments, you'll make investments. You'll be able to identify your weak points. You'll be able to identify your weaknesses such that you can actually work on them. But without taking that action, then you leave yourself in the dark. You don't give yourself that clarity on what you need to work on because you didn't have the courage to first stumble stupidly, fall, fail, and then to see where and why you failed. Do you see what's going on here? It doesn't matter. You're still going to win regardless. You're going to either win or learn. You're going to still make progress. You're going to gain experience. So with whatever it is, it doesn't even matter if you're not going to go far with it. You see it right now as something you got to do. You see it as an opportunity for growth now. So it's okay. Take that imperfect action. Just what's the next thing I can do? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? It's okay. And You know, start tracking your progress. Track, you know, count your wins. You know, your wins is how many times you show up, how many times you put in the work. That's it. Because eventually, you know, rep after rep, putting in that time, you will start to hit. It's just, it's unavoidable at that point. You know, if you're putting in one conscious rep after another, and you're really trying to aim and hit that target, eventually you'll hit the target. But you first have to have the courage to try. So, take action today. What can you do right now that's going to get you closer to getting what you want, to becoming who you came here to be? So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.